Hi, we're going to talk about sharing the videos. Give you the example is YouTube. I have posted several videos under YouTube. So YouTube is very good use of a tool. I used to use other tools, but it's difficult. I post using a different way than some people using a computer with Microsoft Windows can view, but other people using a Apple computer with Mac OS cannot see it. Then I need to post two different versions. Identical video, one version for Apple user, one version for Microsoft users. It's difficult and it's kind of like spend double time for me. And once I post under YouTube, there's no problem. People can use their mobile phone, their computer. Doesn't matter you are Apple computer, you are Microsoft, you are Windows computer. They can also see it. So I post under YouTube. And YouTube is also very, very user friendly. You post it there, it's there. You want to add a subtitle, which I did, caption, subtitle. It takes a lot of time, but it works. And I have 2 hours lecture, and I figured out like somewhere like 5 seconds, I stated something which is not correct. So what can I do? I can easily remove with their tool incorrect 5 seconds. I just remove it. It takes me about 5 minutes, as long as I know how to use it. You Google how to use it, you found it, you follow the step, it takes you 5 minutes to remove it. I mean, you are talking about 2 hours lecture, and in 5 seconds you have stated something which is incorrect. Then you need to re-record this 2 hours. Better not to do that. You may make some other mistakes. We are all human, so it's good to have this kind of a function to edit. That's YouTube. YouTube is widely used, and it doesn't cost you any money. In case many people, thousands of people want to view your YouTube, then you can also get a little bit money from the ad YouTube will run on your video. You get a little bit money. I mean, I don't want to get that money, but like this lecture you are viewing, I posted under YouTube. Just make sure you can view it. That's no problem. But recorded, I use a Kaltura, a software Kaltura to record it. So you can see my picture in the recording. If I want to move my picture to be bigger, I can do that. Now you see a bigger me. Yeah. Or I put down a smaller me. I can do that. It's a very good tool for me to do the recording. You can see the video portion, that's me. You can see the text portion, that's the textbook. It's very, very good. YouTube. YouTube right now it belongs to Google. And they do have some censor. One time I did a lecture, I cite a singer, a famous singer in his concert. That's like 1 minute singing. It's really matching to my presentation, so I just posted it there. That's not right. I cannot do that. Then they have a tool to search and found that piece of video. That piece of video, they have a code embedded in that video. So once I accidentally used that, so it was a copyrighted material video in my own video. They have a software tool going to scan your 2 hours video. They see some coding, some code. That code is copyright code. Then they say, hey, this piece is copyright protected. So what happened? I mean, it may happen. And so what happened? What happened is that YouTube sent a message, say, hey, this is copyrighted material. So what are you going to do? What they want to do is later on, you can remove it, number one option. Option number two, keep it there. But later on, if many people want to see your video and YouTube want to run some ads on your video, a portion of the ad money will go to the copyright owner, not you. I don't think many people going to see my YouTube video, but so I just choose go with option 1, delete it. And in that case, the YouTube just, if you click OK, they will delete it for you. They delete like less than 1 minute video for me. I have 2 hours. You delete 1 minute, that's fine. I still have a decent length of a video, just delete it. So I just click on OK. Then I go there, it's deleted. It's very, very cool. And also, they're not only deleted, they also still show like a photo. Video is a snapshot of many pictures. They still keep like less than 1 second, say 1 second of that video. Then you can still see, oh, that's 1 second of the video. What are you talking about? It's not really hurting your content. You say, hey, I'm going to show the singer John Doe singing this song. And then you see a John Doe for 1 second and it's looking like he is going to sing the song. Then that's it. So I'm actually showing you a picture, not really showing you a video. So it's okay. Just trying to tell you, YouTube is well organized, it's free, and it's a very good tool, easy to use. That's your video. Photos and medias here. Photos, there are so many photos editing tools. Like iPhone, they have their own editing tools. You get a picture, you want to edit. You want to cut a portion, you don't need it. You want to give more lighting. You want to make it blur certain area, you can do it. It's very easy to do with the photos and image nowadays. Before that, I did a presentation. I used Microsoft PowerPoint slide. Then later on, I did some presentation, like they have so many pictures. I don't even do a put pictures under those PowerPoint slides, slide 1, slide 2. No, I don't want to do that. I just use a folder to keep all the 200 photos and 3 video. I put it there. That's it. So naming 1, 2, 3 up to 203. That's it. And I open up the folder. I click on the first photo. It may take a while because when I say I click on the first photo, it's actually going to show you 200 photos and 3 videos. They're going to check they're all fine. Then I show you the photo. Then I click on next. I show you next photo, then I talk. I don't need to create a PowerPoint slide. This is better than PowerPoint slide. And I double click. They will enlarge. We'll double click again. It's toggle key. Going to go back to the normal size. And I can move to a certain portion I want to see. And on top, the folder, they also have from like 0 to like 500. I can enlarge to a certain extent to show a certain detail of my photos. It's better than PowerPoint. I haven't seen a lot of people using this way. A folder with picture files and video files instead of a PowerPoint slides with pages and page slide show. I don't do that. That slide show, if you want to show a portion, to enlarge a certain portion, it's difficult to do that. So that's pros and cons. That's new technology. Provide new way to do your presentation. If we are using another example, in the business world, we know that Excel is widely used as a matrix. You can do a pie chart and to show the different portion of the income, something like that. Some business manager, project manager when they do a presentation, they can have choice now. Number one, use the PowerPoint to do the presentation. Number two, just use the Excel to do the presentation. Excel, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. Perfect. Don't have to make a PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint presentation seems to be like the only choice, but today it's not. The business world, you can do a Excel presentation, and like me, I'm talking about some Monet and some artists. Then I can surely showing many paintings. So why I want to do a PowerPoint, I just create a folder, and the folder inside keep all the pictures and some video. So that's trying to tell you photos and image here. And it's very easy to take photo. With some phone, you can even have higher resolution. I'm using a Kaltura to do this video recording. The lowest resolution is 360. The high resolution is 720. I can even go to 1080. Same thing like my new iPhone 11 Pro. I use that small iPhone to record a 2-hour presentation. It works just fine. And the quality is good. The quality is 1080. It's not 720, it's 1080. It's very good quality. An iPhone can do the job. Yeah, you don't really need to have a computer to do your recording. Recording is easy, and handling those video files is easy. Upload to YouTube is very easy. Today, to do a video presentation, post it under YouTube. It's very easy. All tools are ready, user-friendly, easy to be used, and you might want to try it sometime. Photos and image. Image is another term of picture, photo. That's about the same. We have 3 types of traffic from a telecommunication perspective. One is the voice, one is the data, like your email, one is the video. You can consider photo and image are included within the video. Or if you don't like that, then long time ago, some people would say, we have voice, we have data, we have image, we have video. So that's another way of use. So image and photos, it's about the same. So what's the difference of photo? You take a picture as a photo. You want to have a book cover, that's image. Yeah, they can also be tagged. You post that, you can have a keyword. They say Europe trip, Europe. So people want to see, oh, this is go to Europe. Then they have better ideas. So in terms of what you have. Social news, they have Reddit. They have, it's also hosting Emma, Ask Me Anything section. They have created many links. Internet is the hardware based and many apps added to that. People want to know news, people want to ask something, and they have many links and new website to do that. Books, of course, you can read soft copy of books, and you can read hard copy of books. And they also publish, there is a website allow the author to publish their soft copy of books. There's no charge. It's websites there, they run, so people know this website, they go there, they can read your book. If they want to download your book, they may be free, maybe pay money to do that, they can do that. It's a different type of publishing. Wikis, yeah, Wikipedia. Yeah, we do this a lot, wiki. So wiki, you can create something on the wiki. Have I created something on the wiki? Yes, I did. I have created something on the wikis. And I create something, and later on, they have some volunteer people to do the auditing. They say, hey, you're talking about this. Where is your source? You need to give us your source. Otherwise, within 1 week, we're going to remove it. I thought that I provide a source, then the content kept. And from time to time, I go there and do some minor change. That Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a free public database. Everybody can make some contribution to the Wikipedia. So I did. Yeah. And Wikipedia is a very good resource because it's an organization and volunteer to do the auditing portion to contain, to control the content, to guarantee the content have a valid source to support opinion or information listed there. Wikipedia is a very, very good source. But if you want to write some scholarly paper, you may not want to use Wikipedia. Wikipedia problem, number one is it's not enough control like a peer-reviewed article. It don't have that enough auditing. And also it's changeable. It can change all the time. People can go there, the author can go there, change it. And other people can also go there and change it right away. So it's not really retrievable. Or even they can remove it. So you want to retrieve, then you don't find it, or you find a different version. It's not really like hard copy books or soft copy periodicals. The info is there, it's there. We are doing some study. We want to add a little bit more to the existing database. We need to be based on the source so people can validate. And that's how we keep the knowledge base running. That's how we do. E-commerce. E-commerce still there. You buy something from eBay, then people, UPS, they're going to ship that to you. That's called e-commerce. Long time ago, we even have a bachelor degree, even a master degree for e-commerce. Then later on, I don't think we have that kind of degree anymore because people study and holding up an e-commerce degree, try to go to the business to find something to do and realize that there's not really a lot of new things to do. eBay, they have their software. Then they need some programmer, some hardware guy to do the maintenance. That's it. They don't need your e-commerce degree to go there to create a new one. No, they don't need you to do the maintenance. So e-commerce used to be very, very hard degree-wise. Today, we're still doing many e-commerce work. Talking about a term for e-commerce, B2C, business to consumer. You buy something from eBay. eBay is a business to you, customer. They can also B2B. You go to eBay to buy something like a bicycle for yourself. Then I go to eBay, that's business. Buy something for me, that's B2C. And eBay and the bicycle manufacturer, they have a B2B, business to business, right? Thinking about money. You are the customer, you pay. Say you pay $500 for your bicycle. So where those $500 go? Can we say that, make it simple. The $300 go to the bicycle manufacturer. $100 go to the eBay. $100 go to the UPS guy moving your bicycle. So people all share some money. And from the bicycle company to eBay, that's B2B. And from the bicycle company to the shipping company, UPS, that's also B2B. We have B2B, B2B, and B2C. From eBay to us, B2C. You can draw the picture. We have three parties get involved. You, who buy the bicycle, eBay, who sell the bicycle, four party, and the bicycle manufacturer, that's the third party, UPS, the moving company, logistic. That's four party to finish this transaction. That's B2C. And companies like eBay, they don't like C2C. C2C is, for example, I'm going to sell my textbook. I go to eBay and sell it. Once the textbook is sold, eBay is going to get a portion of the money. But if I just go to a website or my own website, my Facebook, to sell the textbook, that's customer to customer. And the money all go to me. And eBay is not making any money. From eBay's perspective, don't like that. So that's C2C. Should we have many, many C2C, then we cut out of the B portion. The company don't like that. They want to keep there, so they are going to do a better job to sell your textbook. If they cannot sell it, you can sell your textbook yourself. There's no need for B2C, just C2C. So we can see those terms, B2B, business to business, B2C, business to customer, and C2C, customer to customer. They show you the Amazon. You go to Amazon, I give you example, eBay, to buy something. The shopping experience, I guess the shopping experience, one is maybe returnable. Some is not refundable. You cannot return. I bought a motor for my swimming pool, cost me all $400. Later on, I figured out, no, I cannot do it. I want to return, ship it back. Shipping cost maybe $150, $400, $150, something like that. It's very expensive for me. You need to consider about the weight, the shipping cost, and also some company, they don't take that refund or ship back. You need to be careful before you buy it. Shopping experience. Another shopping experience is the waiting time. You buy something, they'll wait 2 weeks. That's like a long time to wait, or 1 day. So sometimes you buy some smart stuff, maybe cost you $10, but the shipping cost maybe $15. So it's more than the product itself. Considering logistic cost, the shopping experience, payment and shipping. Yeah, talking about how you're going to pay. Online pay or PayPal, that's more secure way to pay, and you may want to use that. And that one is encrypted, decrypted, encryption technology. The hacker cannot get your bank account or your credit card, expiration date, PIN number. They cannot get it. Even they get it, they can see it. They cannot make sense out of it because you do the encryption, which means a string of 0 and 1. They add extra 0 or extra 1 in certain place. They know that. That's called encryption. Later on, they remove those extra 0 and 1. That's called decryption. They have so-called a key. The hacker don't have. That's how they do the encryption, decryption. Payment and shipping. We're going to see more and more about online shopping. Yeah, C2C, as I gave you example, customer to customer. And eBay, Amazon may not like that. C2C, customer want to sell something to a different customer. The internet provide this platform to the customer. B2B, business to business, yes, they are going to the supplier, like Walmart, and the supplier, you have tissue paper to Walmart. That's business to business. The sharing economy, that's a term created by the author. Say renting a room apps. There are many apps for you to hire a car, funding a business. Yeah, that's many new apps. The Uber, yeah, that's an excellent example. Uber is cheaper. It's not by a professional taxi driver. It's not a taxi car. People use their own car and be an Uber driver. They cost you less most of the time. Should there be a concert, football games, and people get drunk, want to go home, then the Uber can cost you a lot. For instance, instead of $30, it can cost you $300. So you need to be careful. They say, whoa, well, it's not right. It's not really right or wrong. I mean, you want to go home. Everybody want to go home. You want to pay the $300 or you don't. So it's legal. Yeah. So that's the Uber service. Online banking. Yeah. You can do the online banking. And like I'm a professor, long time ago, school gave me a check. I go to the bank. Today, no, they don't want to do that. They're quitting, they quit to do that. They don't do that anymore. What they did is they want your bank account. So you teach, they pay you, they give the money directly to your bank account. They say, hey, no, I'm an old type of person. I mean, write me a check. They don't write you a check anymore. It's online banking. You have to have a bank account. Ad. Yeah, there are many ads, like banner ad, pop-up blocker. You know what is a banner? It's a portion of your screen will be that ad. Google is like Yellow Page replacer. More than that, much more than that. Long time ago, we have Yellow Page. Today, I don't really find some Yellow Page, very few Yellow Pages. The Google will do the job. You pay money to Google, they will show you an ad on top of the ad list. Show you computer, they have Acer, computer, notebook, different type of computer, Google. Yep. Showing the Google. Showing your computer. It's Acer computer. It's the computer from Taiwan. And Asus, same thing. And Dell computer from the US. Showing you different type of computers. And yeah, pop-up blocker. Yeah. Yep, that's a lot of pop-up. You need to use the software. It's almost like a kind of virus. They keep popping up. You're working on something, keep up have pop-up blocker. You need to use some kind of a software to clean it up. Otherwise, it's very annoying. Effective online research. Used to be we go to the library to use the Xerox, the hard copy book, certain page, then go home and write our paper. Then today we can go to the online. So I published some books, and I have hard copy. I gave to a library, and I also publish soft copy. And if you ask this question, why you have soft copy posted on the internet, you still want to have hard copy? Hard copy, once you give to a library, they'll keep it. And later on, they want to make it online. They will scan and make it online for you. Many libraries, they don't really want the soft copy. They still want a hard copy. So that's the one way to change your hard copy book to become a soft copy version. That's one reason. Online research, you just Google certain website, you can do your online research. And you really need to search some database. Library, you talk to a librarian, they're going to tell you that in here, for certain way. If you are writing a basic research paper, and if your teacher say Wikipedia is fine, then you just go to the wiki and to search, Google the wiki and search. It's not difficult. And using some keyword to search. You can search double quote, placing double quotes here to make sure I want to have identical content. That's what I want to see. Using reliable sites, go to some reliable site. If you really write a serious paper, then your professor typically will say, hey, you cannot use Wikipedia info. You need to use peer-reviewed periodicals. Then you go to those websites and find those articles. News organization. Of course, you want to use some news, like CNN or some other news, you go to those websites. Academic journal, that's what I'm talking about. Basically, you go to the peer-reviewed journals. Government side, that's public info. You can go there and find some statistic info. Like for instance, go to the Census Bureau to see the population, go to the NASA, see the size. Reference side, they have some subject matters, expert to find, is Wikipedia reliable? It really depends on what you want to do. If you write a like 1 page, 2 page, simple paper, Wikipedia is okay, can be used, but it's not really reliable. If you want to write your dissertation to get your PhD, I don't think you can use Wikipedia. Yeah, I have a PhD. I published my dissertation, and my dissertation does not use any Wikipedia info. No, it's not acceptable. My dissertation use academic journals, peer reviews, articles. So it depends. Talking about reliable, it's not really reliable or unreliable. It's how serious about your paper. For a elementary school kids to do some research, Wikipedia is a very good place. For PhD student to write a paper, term paper, dissertation, academic journals is the right place. So it depends on who and what you want. It's not really like Wikipedia is not reliable. Academic journals are reliable. It's not really reliable. It depends on what you want. Citation. They have one way citation is called APA format when you are writing those papers. And you need to base on that MLA or APA. Unfortunately, we have in Chicago, we have MLA and APA format for different purpose. So for one class, you may learn MLA format. For other class, you may learn APA format. I'm in the management side, so I use APA format. APA format, that's an organization. Right now it's version 7. There's an APA version 7. You're based on that. The basic idea for this APA format is to have a predefined way to cite your source. You're citing your source so people can retrieve the source to validate what you're talking about. That's very, very important. That's APA format. So without citing the source, if you want to write a paper about yourself, hey, I was born in certain place, I like fiction, me, and this and that, you don't need to cite any resource. Then you don't need to APA format. So that's a citation. Yeah, plagiarism, that's no good. If you don't do any citing, then we assume all the info are your original info. And which is not, then you copy from other people. That's bad. That's really bad. That's unethical. Then that will give you a big problem in the academic world. People don't trust you. Your content is not trustworthy. that's bad. Cannot use that one content. So be careful about that. If you have some piece of info from some other source, not you, then cite it, and cite it in APA format. In this case, people can easily retrieve the resource. That's how we build out the big knowledge database nowadays. And like Turnitin can match in to see if a certain portion that's cited from other place, a similarity of your paper to other paper. And you can see this sentence or even this word, this sentence, this paragraph is from other source. They're also showing other source. If you cite it, you're fine. I cited that source. If you don't cite it, hey, then you are not supposed to do that. You copy other people's stuff without give them credit, without showing the resource so other people can retrieve and validate or want to learn more about that stuff. That's not right. Even if you write paper 1, later on you write paper 2, you use your own paper 1 info, you need to cite it. You say, hey, that's all mine. No, originally that's from your paper 1. Now you're writing paper 2. Same author, you have to cite yourself. Yeah, that's something I want to share with you about this searching and paper writing.